Hey, hello and welcome everyone. Um, last year for Halloween, played a bit of the Scooby-Doo version of Horrified. That's the kind of fan-made expansion that's actually pretty good. This year for Halloween, I figured I'd play the classic version. I'm gonna try and do it two-fisted, solo. I'll be playing two characters, and I think I only did two monsters the last time. I'm gonna try doing three this time. And probably gonna get my ass kicked. I can't really remember if I did two or three, but then they were the Scooby-Doo fan ones, so I don't know how they compare balance-wise to the classics. I was hoping to be able to do the Greek monsters one, but unfortunately the rulebook doesn't exist anywhere, and I don't have a physical copy of the game. It plays mostly the same, but I think there are a couple of changes that I need to look into and figure out how they actually work. So until I can get that sorted out, the only one that's really available at the moment is the classic version, which is fine. I actually kind of prefer the theme of this one more than the others anyway. So, classic all the way, unless I decide to do the Scooby-Doo version. I'm thinking that I might actually kind of do this as a bit of a yearly tradition. Not Horrified specifically, but do like a horror game for Halloween or something. A horror board game. I've got a couple that are soloable, either because they actually are solo or because they're co-op. I might pull out a couple of those and give them a try. Maybe next year. So for right now, let's go with a couple of characters. Alright, so I need to pick two. I quite like um quite like the archaeologist and the courier. I think they make a good pairing, especially when doing only those two characters. Being able to scoop up items from adjacent spaces saves on movement. And being able to teleport to the other hero is more useful with more characters because you can kind of move around better, but it allows them to get together when they need to. That's quite nice. I would go with either one of these, but unfortunately one less action really kind of sucks. Although I guess if you're not spending actions on movement, it's kind of helpful, but I don't know. The ability to move other heroes and villagers around is quite nice, but it kind of means that this character doesn't do anything and just spends his actions on everybody else. So I don't know if this is particularly useful in a two-player game, or two-character game. And placing your hero in a space of the monster can be useful. It can also get you into serious trouble. And then adding the strength items is nice, but eh. And then yeah, extra action is good, but I think it's as good. So yeah, I think I might go with these guys, the archaeologist and the courier. I don't know if I can pick both or if I have to switch a different hand. So I'm gonna go with this one. Let's change my color to here. Grab. Okay. Now let's pick some monsters. I'm gonna go for three random ones because I don't really mind which ones they play, and it's nice to be surprised. So I'm just gonna grab bag. All of these in. I'm including the Phantom of the Opera. Even though it is a fan-made edition, it's still a fun one to play. Let's give these a shuffle. And we're gonna go with Frankenstein and Bride. Ooh, that's a scary one. Creature from Black Lagoon. That's not so bad. And Dracula. Dracula is kind of boring. Yeah, let's go with the Mummy instead. Okay. So Frankenstein. We're in script. Good. What did it not do? Oh, it didn't place the dials. Okay, that kind of sucks. I think they both start at 0. Just both dials, so they indicate 0. Yeah. Okay. The creature. Okay, so the script for pulling the stuff out of the bags is broken. That's unfortunate, but fortunately, not that big of a deal. That goes on the camp. And the boat goes over here. Okay, and the mummy. The mummy has a few extra components. I don't think I've actually played the mummy before. I can't remember how this guy actually works. The mummy. It's the museum overlay. Ah, oh, it did that. Okay. Yellow items to move. Place the mummy on the board of the museum. Oh, it didn't actually place the things. Oh, wait, that's the Invisible Man. Oh, screw it. I'm just gonna do the mummy. Of course, it was the last one that was in there. Why did the Invisible Man look more like the mummy than the mummy does? That's a little weird. Okay. Creature from the Black Lagoon starts at the lagoon. Frankenstein and the Bride. Frankenstein starts at the graveyard, Bride at the dungeon. Graveyard and the dungeon. Graveyard. Dungeon. And then we start the museum. Okay, take the scares number 1, 2, and 3 and mix them up. Place them randomly numbers face up on the 4, 5, and 6 spots. And then place them randomly. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to reload this real quick and see if I can get the automatic thing to work. I think maybe it's because I move these. I don't know. Now let's just see what this does. Okay, so yeah, that does work. Wow, okay, so moving tokens messes things up. That sucks. So don't touch these, I guess. Bride and Frankenstein. Sorry, Frankenstein's monster. And then creature from the Black Lagoon. Okay, that has worked. Alright, courier. Archaeologist. Okay, and place the starting items. Boom. Oh wow, there's a lot of yellow items at the museum. Okay, where am I guys starting? The archaeologist starts over here at the docks. Bunch of things for him to hoover up over there. And the courier starts here at the shop. A little bit risky because 3 of the monsters are all on this side of the board. Okay, for these cards, the courier has Rush, moving here up to 4 spaces. And the archaeologist has Skip the next monster phase. Draw and place 2 items in the bag. Okay, those are both pretty strong cards. Now, in order to defeat these creatures, creature from the Black Lagoon. At the camp, you can use items of any color to move the boat to the next X, matching the item's color. So if you play a blue item, for example, you'd move to blue, and then yellow, and if you would play red, you'd only move to there. Just make sure that you're playing items that move you as far along here as possible. Once you're in the layer, which I think you have to stay in the layer. Yeah, if the boat is at the layer, you can defeat the creature by driving it away. So the boat has to be here. Then you can use any item of 3 different colors. The values don't matter in order to defeat him. So the creature's special thing is that it moves the boat 1 spot backwards. So if you end up at the layer and you roll a creature action, you move it back, which means you can't defeat him. It has to stay there. As soon as the boat hits the layer, you have to beat him as quickly as possible. But otherwise, again, fairly straightforward, nothing too complicated. Frankenstein the Bride. This is where we get a little bit more complex. So, teach the monsters. In Frankenstein space, use yellow items, or the Bride space, use blue items. So, yellow, blue. Increase the monster's humanity by the item's strength, and move the monster that many spaces. And then, when the monsters meet, if both tiles show the monster's faces, they are defeated. Otherwise, increase the terror level, place Frankenstein at the graveyard, and the Bride at the dungeon. So yeah, Frankenstein and the Bride are trying to get together. We haven't taught them about humanity yet. Then it's a problem. I believe that these flip over to the face side when they reach the maximum amount. We need to get the bride to 8 and Frankenstein to 11. Again, let me just confirm that that is in fact the truth. Advance teach the monsters. Yeah, yellow items, humanity of 8 of 11. Bride requires blue items, humanity of 8. Hero must be in the same space. Discard an item, turn the dial, then move the creature that many spaces. Teach the bride, same thing for blue items. As soon as the monster's humanity score reaches its maximum, 11 or 8, flip the monster's dial so it shows their face. An exact number is not required. Once both dials are flipped over, Frankenstein and the bride will be defeated when they meet. So basically, once they get to maximum, you need to leave them be and let them go to each other. Okay, and the mummy. At the museum, use yellow items to move the scarabs. Make as many moves as the item's strength. And then entomb the mummy. In the mummy space, spend 9 or more of red items to defeat them. So the idea is that these scarabs need to move around until they reach the proper numbered space. So the 1 needs to go to 1, 2 needs to go to 2, and so on and so forth. They can move along these paths. So it's kind of like a sliding tile puzzle. I don't know if once it's in place, it sticks there. The mummy. Must break the curse, spend the yellow item, make as many moves. You're not required to make the full number of moves. If all 6 scarabs are face up and in the spot matching, yeah. Oh wait, should they not be showing the numbers? They shouldn't be showing the numbers. Yeah, you're not supposed to know what they are until you flip them, for Pete's sake. Okay, well. Okay, so the 1, 2, and 3 actually was. Give these a shuffle. And then these go into the 4, 5, and 6 spaces. And then these ones, that are the 4, 5, and 6 numbers, shuffled. And these ones go into the 1, 2, and 3 spaces. I thought it was kind of weird that you were able to see the numbers. I figured you weren't meant to. So, yeah, there. Okay, so by spending items, you get to flip 2 of them, and you can make a number of moves. And I know at least that the 1, 2, and 3 are over here, and the 4, 5, and 6 are over here. So you may take an advanced action, discard 1 yellow item, and then make as many moves of the strength to discard item. A single move is sliding a scarab along a groove to an adjacent spot, or flipping a scarab face up. You're not required to make. And yeah, the mummy's ability is flipping the scarabs back face down again. Flip the lowest scarab face down. You can end up hiding them again. So yeah, it takes moves to reveal them and moves to shift them around. Oh no, wait. Oh, okay. Okay, yes. Again, I haven't played the Mummy yet, so I'm not familiar with it. Okay, so it looks like they are placed face up, and then his action is to hide them from you. So I guess you only need to face them up again. Right. Okay, so what is face up and what is face down then? Put the two scarabs that are face down. Okay, so yes, that it was right the first time. Sorry. Um, that's fine. It'll change the position of the numbers, I think, but that's alright. Okay, so yes, they do start with the numbers face up, and then they slowly get hidden as they progress, and you can spend actions to unflip them again. So anyway, alright, so that's set up, I believe. Which means it is time to begin. Give these an extra bit of shuffle. Okay, so who do I want to go first? I need to get yellow items to the mummy, who is currently frenzied, which means he'll be going a bunch of times. I need to kind of lure him out of the museum. The creature, I just need to get a fistful of items up there. I think the best one to use first is blue. Now, unfortunately, there's only one blue item on the map at the moment. I think I might leave the creature for now. Frankenstein the Bride needs blue again and yellow, which there are a few yellows over here. Okay. Alright, so the archaeologist is a bit of an issue if the bride moves. The courier is an issue if the mummy moves. So, who should I get out the way first? Courier can teleport over to here. Either way, it's a problem. What do I need red for? Beating the mummy at the end. And sometimes moving the boat. The reds are actually not that useful. Sucks because there's a lot of them. But then they can be used as armor, soaking up hits from the monsters. So they're still worth gathering up. And yellow works on Frankenstein's monster down here. Everywhere they go, they're in danger. They come like down here. 3, 4. Take a fire move to get down there. That's not ideal. Always just immediately spend the courier's card. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to move the archaeologist first. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. 4. I need to get the archaeologist to the museum. Lucky, the mummy might be a quick win. The archaeologist can scoop up these on his turn. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. And start spending yellows. But I need to get the mummy out of there. Alright, well, okay, so that's his 4. The monster. Of course, it's Frankenstein and the Bride. I got them out. Okay. Oh, although, okay, anyway. Right, so 2 items. Of course, an item gets placed with dots. And the next one is up there at Precinct. Again, I don't need that many red items. The meeting. Move the bride 2 spaces towards Frankenstein. Lump. Lump. Okay, the creature moves 2 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the same either way. Let's move him this way. Where's on the prowl? Don't have Wolfman, don't have Invisible Man, so nothing else happens. Alright. That is the courier's turn. Courier is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. And the courier can spend an action to warp out of there. Okay, archaeologist, you're in a bit of trouble here, but we'll see what happens. 0, reincarnated soul. If no hero has the soul sign, give it to the current player. Move the hero with the soul sign 3 spaces towards the mummy. That would be the courier. Oh, that's not too bad. 1, 2, 3. Then Wolfman, nope. Dracula, nope. Invisible Man, nope. That was actually helpful, interestingly. Okay, archaeologist. Let's do 1, 2, 3, and I might give the yellows to the kid. For 4. Okay. 3 items. 1, 2, 3. Finally getting another blue. Interesting. Alright. Place Lucy at the theater. Oh. Balls. Sorry, Lucy. I think you're gonna die. Now, the moment it's the heroes that are the problem. Okay, so Dracula goes, there's no Dracula. Then the Frenzy Monster goes, which currently is the Mummy. The Mummy's gonna move 2 spaces and attack with 1 die. He's gonna go clump, clump into here. And attack. Let's go with the archaeologist. Come on, no hits, no hits, no hits, no hits, no hits. Damn it. Okay, the archaeologist is gonna. Oh, they're both the same. Throw a rapier at the mummy. Drive it away. Okay, now the courier gets to go. The courier is going to go 1, 2, and then let's do 4 moves. Okay, so 4 moves. 1, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the 3 in place. And then for the 4th action, let's do a very appropriate canopic jar with 3 spaces. One, two. Yeah, I don't really want to get anything boxed in. 1, 2, 3. Great way of doing this, but we'll see. Okay, anyway. Might move the archaeologist. Anywhere he goes, it's gonna suck. Yeah, I'm gonna spend that to go 1, 2, 3. Where does Lucy want to go? The mansion. 4. Okay, monster phase. 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, getting some more blue items out. That's nice. Oh, balls. Fritz at the tower. Okay. Now Frankenstein and the Bride both move 1 space. Frankenstein's gonna go clump. Bride's gonna go clump. Ooh. And attack 2. Okay, here we go. Damn it. We'll spend 1, I guess. Oh, boy. And then get beaten. So Terra goes up. He goes to the hospital. And now the villager is there by himself. Yay. Okay. The frenzied monster, which is the mummy, is also going to move in and smack the courier for 2 dice. Well, this is not a great start. For 1 hit. Red. Okay, so the archaeologist is up next, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 2 items. More yellow things at the museum. The hunt is on for the Wolfman. Doesn't work. So the creature moves 1 space, which I guess will be towards the archaeologist. Dracula, nothing. And then Frenzied Monsters. The Mummy is going to smack the courier again for 2. For 1 hit. So I guess the blue thing is going down. Ouch. Okay. It was the courier's turn. Let's just start spamming items, I guess. Let's go for 3. 1. It's gonna get the 4 and the 5 stuck around the wrong way, though. 1, 2, 2 spaces, 3, another 2 spaces, and 4 to jump over here into the mansion. Oof. Okay. Well. Okay, so if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I can do it in 5. Okay. Alright, monster turn. 0 items. Dracula, nope. Invisible Man, nope. That is just Frankenstein, not the bride. Good. He will move 1 space. Plump. And then the Frenzied Monster, which is the creature, is going to move 1. And attack the Archaeologist twice. Ouch. Hit him once. You need to start getting red. Or the blue, I guess. The special thing is just that a boat moves back, but the boat hasn't moved, so that does nothing. Okay, archaeologist. This is not a fun place to be. This is risking a lot, but I have to do this. One, two. I won't be able to. Rat. Okay. The archaeologist. 1. Like leaving the courier here with the creature, but I don't think I have a choice. 2, 3, 4. But this is not looking good. You know what? Skip the monster phase. Okay, so now it's the courier's turn. Courier is going to one to move to him. 2. Good. And 4. 2, 3. Okay, so the courier can make it around to the mansion and deliver Lucy. Fritz wants to go to the Institute all the way down there. Yeesh. Okay, well, courier monster turn. 2 items. Blue with the mansion, yellow with the docks. Dracula does nothing. The mummy moves 1. Invisible Man, and the creature moves 1. Okay. That wasn't bad. Alright, now, the archaeologist. He needs to get down to the museum. But the problem is 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, he has to go down there. Does he have 9? No, he doesn't. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I grab that, he'll have enough. Um, Shoot. Hmm. Okay. It's a risk, but 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna spend a yellow. I'm gonna give a mirrored box to Frankenstein. That moves his dial 3 spaces. And I can move him 3 spaces away. I'm gonna push him 1, 2, 3 into the crypt. So I still have the mummy to worry about, but it's better than nothing, I guess. I think the courier's in more danger. Only if the bride goes. Okay. Alright, archaeologist, monster turn. Okay. So 3 items go on the board. 1, 2, 3. More yellows at the museum. Renfield gets placed at the docks. Jeez, all the NPCs are over here. Dracula, nope. Frenzied monster is the mummy. Is going to attack the archaeologist with 2 dice. Okay, well, I can sacrifice some yellow items. Not that I need to. That's nice. But it is now the courier's turn. Okay, courier. Honestly, I think the courier is just going to go 1, 2, 3 to pick up these. Now, if the courier jumps to another player, place your hero. Okay, so yeah, I can't take NPCs with her, with him, with him, or whatever. So 4. Courier's gonna play taxi cab on this one. And then maybe toss some yellows into Frankenstein. Maybe and get over there. Alright, so courier. Oh, more NPCs. More items in the museum. Jeez. Place Maleva at the camp. Grief. Oh, I think Maleva's about to die. So the Wolfman goes, nope, but the creature. Oh no, oh yeah, the frenzy is the mummy. Okay, so the mummy's gonna attack the archaeologist again for 2. One hit and 1 special. So get rid of the yellow. And 1 special will flip the number 1, but it's already in the right place, so who the hell cares? Wait, do they have to be unflipped for it to count? Oh, if all 6 scarabs are face up. Oh, shoot. Okay. They do have to be face up. Blech. Alright. Well, fine. The archaeologist is gonna go. He's going to go 1, 2. 3 to spend 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then wait, 1, 2, 3, yeah, and then the 4th one to I guess the Canupic jar is an appropriate final step. Move 3 spaces. 1, 2. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now he just needs to spend 9 red to beat him before he flips any more of those stupid things over. Which the archaeologist has. So, in a pretty good position to be able to knock the mummy out. Now we just need to focus on the other monsters. But that's the archaeologist 4. So, Oh, more NPCs? Are you kidding me? Tons more red items on the board. Yeesh. Dr. Cranley at the laboratory. The Invisible Man and the Frenzy Monster moves 1 and attacks twice. The Mummy is really upset that I'm this close to beating him, although... Oh, I got a yellow I can spare, I guess. 2 dice to attack? Yeah, 2 dice to attack. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 1 hit. 1 thing. Damn it, that means I can't beat him. He flips the stupid thing back over. And, okay. More reds than anything else, so let's throw a dart at him. Oh, but it's the courier's turn. Can the courier beat him? 3. Oh, I didn't have enough red to beat him anyway. 3, 6, 7, 8. Oh. Okay, 1, 2 to pick up, 3. Four. Where do all these people want to go? The Institute is all the way down there. Hospital is all the way over there. Mansion is just over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cart them over to the mansion. I think that might be the better option. Alright, let's get these folks to where they want to go. And then we can sort out getting the things we need to beat the mummy. I think the archaeologist can do it. Need him to stop. Just stop. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That rescues Lucy. Rescued villagers. Which gives the courier a perk. Which is move each hero up to 2 spaces. Worth doing right just this moment. It might be worth doing right now, actually. I'm gonna spend it right now. I know it's kind of weird thing. So move each hero. Move the courier. 1, 2 down to the church. I'm gonna move the archaeologist. 1, 2 to the shop. Okay. And then the courier gonna get I think that's okay actually. Alright, so 2 items. 1 red item at the barn, another yellow item at the museum. Okay. Move the bride 2 spaces towards Frankenstein. Fortunately, she does not attack during that movement, so she just walks right past. Next, the creature from the Black Lagoon moves 2 spaces, which I think is going to be towards Malava, unfortunately. And then attack once. Boat moves back. There's no boat, so she's fine for now. The Wolfman, Invisible Man, nope. So that's it for that. All right. Okay, so the archaeologist is going to. I think I screwed up. Okay, I'm gonna take my once per game fudge because I meant to move him here, not into the shop. There's no reason for him to be there. Because that allows him to do 1, 2, 3. Flip this back over. And then 6, 7, 8, 9 to beat the mummy. The mummy has been defeated! That is the first creature down. Oh, face on the face. Okay. So Frankenstein and the Bride are gonna suck. I have some yellow items I can use if I can get to Frankenstein. Alright, but that was the archaeologist's turn. So 0 item. Oh, mummy's been defeated, so none of that works. Wolfman, Dracula, Invisible Man, none of those are in the game, so nothing happens. It's a shame that not even any items are placed out. Oh, 2 items should have been placed out for the skipping. Can't remember if I did that. Oh, you know what? I'll take that as payment for moving back a step. Okay, the courier. I mean, saving Lucy was kind of a worthless thing, but okay. So 1. Oops. Moved. So Renfield to the hospital has been saved. There's another perk card. Hopefully it is one that is use. Current player takes 2 additional actions. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Oof. Hmm. Again, I could just use it right now. Maybe I should. I can go 4. Spend a blue. Lose her 1. Oh, this kite sucks. It's a horrible item. 1. I kind of want to move the bride up to there and then move courier this way, but that puts the bride within 2 steps of Frankenstein. That's bad. If I push the bride this way, but I want to get Fritz to the Institute. I also need to get the blue item up to start doing this. Actually, with 1 of each. courier can make some progress on the creature. You know what? I'm gonna use it right away. I'm not one for saving part cards. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. And for the 2 additional actions, I'll spend the blue. I'll be able to pick up more on the way up to the camp. Or another one. So that will move the bride's dial by 1. I think once these go... Oh, I don't know if there are cards that reduce these, but I think once they go up, they don't really go back down again. And that will move the bride over to there. And then one more action to move up to here. Taking Fritz in the wrong direction, but not really do about that. Do I really need reds anymore? Kind of. And again, I guess they act as armor. Okay, anyway, courier is done. Oh, geez, I think that running out of cards is going to be a bigger problem. Oh, okay. So no items. Is it? This is the exact same card. Okay, so nothing happens. Okay, archaeologist. I could get a bunch of yellows to Frankenstein. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll just go. Yikes. Okay, 3 items. Oh, nice. Dr. Reed at the Institute. Well, that kind of tucks him out of the way a bit. Creature moves 1. Oh, and attacks. Fortunately, that's 2 days. I have a feeling he's about to die. Yes. So, Maleva unfortunately goes splat. Oh, defeated monsters. Okay, so let me... which raises the terror. And then next the... Oh, if Frankenstein and the Bride are frenzied, do they both move? Or is it just Frankenstein? Two monsters. Frankenstein and the Bride have their own monster symbols and are treated as separate monsters for monster strikes. However, if they have the frenzy marker, only Frankenstein is frenzied. Move an attack with Frankenstein only. Okay. Alright, so Frankenstein is the one who moves then. So he will move 1 space, bump, which is actually a good thing. Kind of. Sort of. Alright, Courier's turn. The Courier is going to hoover up all of these items for 1. Creature out of there. Three. One. Right. Trade. How many yellows do I need to get him up? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I'll trade. That's 1, 2. Oops. 2. Nope, that's the archaeologist. 2, 3. Believe Brits. 3, 4. I lure the creature out. I might risk spending a couple of turns grabbing items. I don't really have a couple. I need a blue for the final one. Yellow, yellow, red, red. Need a lot more. I need the creature to get out. Or I could just go in and start dumping tokens into the boat. Not the frenzied creature, so that means that it won't go as often. Good trade. 3. Need to start playing more aggressively, I think. Okay. The courier is gonna go to the camp with a creature. Hopefully start dumping some items into the boat. If the courier gets hit, that's fine. Oh yeah, the soul goes away. Oh, that's risky. That could chew through the courier's items very quickly. No, you know what? I mean, I'm not gonna be. I don't have enough items to be able to get through it anyway. Okay, yeah, let's go item hunting. Just try and get the creature out of there. Blah. Okay, so that's the courier's 4. More NPCs. You gotta be kidding me. 2, 3. Tasty blue items down there at the Institute. Oh, on the move. Move the frenzy marker to the next monster. Move each villager 1 space toward their safe location. Oh, of course it does. Okay. So no, the creature is frenzied. Yeah, okay. Move each villager 1 space toward their safe location. Yikes. Okay. Then the frenzied monster goes. The creature is going to move 3 spaces and attack twice. I'm kind of thinking it might be better for him to go after the archaeologist, actually. I'm going to attack with 2 dice. I can throw the red dice at him if need be. One hit. Blink. Let's throw a dart at the creature to drive him off. Go away. Eh. Okay, so that was the courier. The archaeologist. Right, archaeologist is going on. Yeah. Okay, so archaeologist is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 6, 7, 8. Hopefully, I've added these up correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. And happy face. So he still will attack and do stuff, I believe. Just because he's on the happy face doesn't mean he's friendly. I don't think. And yeah, so you may move Frankenstein in any direction, same number of spaces. So I could actually move him 3 spaces if I wanted to, which move him back into the crypt to be fair. You prevent them from meeting the bride too soon and bring them together once both their scores are at their maximum. Right. So we still need blue items for the bride. Yes, unfortunately, he still counts as an aggressive creature. If he moves into a space, he will still smack things. I do need to be. I still need to be careful of him and positioning, but the archaeologist is not in the best of spots there. There's not much you can do about that. Yeah. So I need to start collecting blue items for the bride. In fact, what are these? Centrifuge for 1, 2, and 2. Ooh, they suck. Kite for 1. Wow, the blue items on the board are terrible. Telescope for 2. Yikes. The other thing I have to worry about is them chewing through villagers. Yeah, I think I might send the archaeologist down this way to collect the blues and gather up people. But his turn is done. Zero items. Place the creature at the river. Okay. The Wolfman moves. The bride moves 1. I think she's going to attack Dr. Cranley, unfortunately, with 3 dice. So, goodbye, Cranley. Yep. Bonk. That goes up. Cranley, unfortunately, goes to the graveyard. And the exclamation point is move the bride 1 space towards Frankenstein. Which turned to another villager space. Blech. Okay, and then the frenzied creature, which is a creature from Black Lagoon, moves 1 space. Put him there. Okay, courier. One, 2, 3, 4. They're further, put the courier further away, but again, I need items. All right, courier's monster turn. 2 items. Ooh, one right on top of the archaeologist. Invisible Man isn't in the thing. The mummy has been defeated. The creature moves one space. That way. And Frankenstein's monster moves one space. He's gonna punch the archaeologist for 3 dice. Oh, this could be bad. Oh yeah, the archaeologist is out. So raise the terror. Uses his bear trap, and he goes to the hospital. The exclamation point also means that the bride moves one step closer to Frankenstein. Okay, that is Frankenstein's monster. That is very bad. So that was the courier. So now the archaeologist. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he can start gathering up blue items on his next turn. Oh, the monster and the bride are gonna meet. Damn it. If I actually manage to pull this off, it's gonna be a very close call. Okay. 3 items. Oh, it's another one of those. 3 items. 1, 2, 3. Move the frenzy marker to the next monster. So Frankenstein becomes the frenzied monster. Move each villager one space towards their safe location. These guys just come here. That's frustrating. And the frenzied monster moves 3, so unfortunately, yeah, bloop. Okay, so terror goes up. So if they meet, then place Frankenstein in the graveyard and bride at the dungeon. Frankenstein in the graveyard, bride at the dungeon. That's not the worst thing. Okay, courier. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just need to start spending items. Three. Ooh. Wilbur and Chick at the shop. Oh, good grief. Jeez. Okay, Frankenstein's monster moves 1. The bride moves 1. And the frenzy monster, which is Frankenstein's monster, moves 1. Okay, it's not too bad. Archaeologist. 1, 2, 3. Camp, dungeon. Oh, wait. Fritz wants to go to the Institute. Oh, so he would have actually gone home. Wait, so who gets the perk card then? Oh, I guess it was... whose turn was it? It was Courier's turn. No. It was the Archaeologist's turn. Because this was the Courier's turn. Right. So Fritz should have been saved and the Archaeologist should have gotten a card. And the Archaeologist has one more move to make. Okay. Choose one. Place a creature in any space or move any monster 3 spaces. Ooh, that will be nice to keep Frankenstein's monster and the bride apart. So he has one more move. He is going to move up to here for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So the camp and the dungeon. Which one's that? Okay, so the archaeologist gets a monster card. 3 items, another stupid person. Oh. Maria at the barn. Ugh. And then everybody moves, or Frankenstein moves 2. Ew, gross. Okay. So Frankenstein's monster moves 1. Bride will move 1. And then Frankenstein's monster, because he's frenzied, will move again for, 3 hits. Good grief. Okay, 1 hit. Throw the centrifuge at him. And then the bride moves 1 step. Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh, damn it. Okay. The courier's turn. I think I'm gonna have to play this. Move any monster 3 spaces. Let's move Frankenstein's monster 1, 2, 3 spaces back to the church. Oh no, wait, they were in the same space together. Oh, damn it. Terror goes up, Bride goes back to there, and there's no point in using that card. Oh, I'm gonna lose this. Damn it. It's been a good fight, but yikes. Okay, well, okay, it's the courier's turn. Let's go blue item. Then yellow. Then yellow again. And red. Doesn't really particularly matter. Oh, and that'll be the 4. Okay. Getting there. We'll need 1 of each to finally beat the guy. Need to get 8 points of blue. Or 7, 10. Ouch. Okay. Well, Courier's monster turn. Running out of turns too. 3 items. Elizabeth at the mansion. Oh, damn it. And why am I getting... Why are all of the Frankenstein's monster and bride cards coming up now? Okay, well, Frankenstein's monster moves 1. The bride moves 1. And then Frenzied monster moves 1. Okay, archaeologist. Oof. Okay, if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, so I can spend them all at once, right? Or is it 1 per? I think it's 1 per. Yeah, it's one per. Okay. So 1, 2, I guess I can move into her space and then spend 1. Okay. I think I can just do 1, 2, 3. And then 4. Might as well use the 1. I can push her back. I'll push her into the docks. I kind of want to go into the dungeon. And then I'm going to use this. Place the creature in any space, remove any other monster 3. We'll need to actually meet and kill the creature. So if it kills Elizabeth, well, Frankenstein could also kill Elizabeth. I've been getting a lot of Frankenstein cards. Booger butts. The gamble either way. I think my best bet is the archaeologists go. Okay, if alright. Does the courier have enough to actually beat creature? No, because I have to spend a blue to reach the final space. I can do a red and then a blue. Pick up a yellow. That still means I need another blue. Okay. Then let's put the creature down here. Okay, archaeologist monster card. Oof. Alright, 2 items. Interesting. Okay. Move the bride 2 spaces towards Frankenstein. Again, she doesn't attack on the way, so 1, 2. Creature moves 2 spaces. 1, 2. And the Wolfman and Invisible Man don't do anything. Alright. Okay, so now it's the courier. Courier is going to red and then blue. That's 1, 2. Oh no, wait, that's not enough to actually get there. Oh shoot. It's red, red, and blue. So 1, 2, 3. So red, red, and blue. Red, red, and then blue. And then for 4, could just teleport directly over to here. I don't think that's going to help all that much. I need to come down and rescue Elizabeth. I'm not going to make it in time. Okay, that's Courier's turn, I guess. Cards. 2 items. And interesting. No Dracula, no mummy. The bride is going to move 1 space. So I guess she go either way, but she'll always favor a hero, so she'll move into here. And punch the archaeologist for 2. Okay, could be bad. Oh, 2 of those means she moves 2 steps towards Frankenstein. Boop. And boop. That's not the greatest, guess. Could have been worse. Okay, archaeologist. Can I get her in 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. I can do 5. Wow. Okay, in that case, 1. I deliver her to the dungeon. Or sorry, Wilburn check the dungeon and hope that I get a decent card. 2. Place tracking the space or move any monster 3 spaces. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. 1, 2, 3. And then I'll use the 3 for the 3rd action. And a 2 for the next action. And that one, I'm going to move her 2 spaces down to the docks. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's 4. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Okay, this could be the end. 1, 2. No invisible man, no mummy. Creature moves 1 space. 3, 2, 3. I think it's really gonna matter. Frankenstein, you're gonna beat up Elizabeth, aren't you? Damn it. Here we go. Okay, well, it doesn't matter, because unfortunately, that is the end of the game. Elizabeth gets beaten up, terror track goes up, and that's the end. Wow, that could not have gone worse. Jeez. That was disgusting. I mean, it wasn't going too badly. I was so close to beating both of them, actually. I was so close. The archaeologist could have finished off the creature. Which, thinking about it, yeah, creature should have gone there. So the bride would have still been a thing, but yeah, I could have 1, 2, 3, 4 to beat the creature. And that would have just left the bride with needing one blue item to beat her, to beat them. And then I just need to get them together within the next 6 turns. Damn. Damn. Oh well. This game is difficult. Even on the standard difficulty of 3. I think the Mummy and Frankenstein are both high complexity. Yeah, so the Frankenstein's monster is high complexity. And the creature is medium. And the Mummy is high. I mean, I was doing it on 2 high and 1 medium, which I think is the most difficult you can get with this. But yeah, okay. It was a good attempt. Almost did it. I'm not entirely sure what I could have done differently. I don't know if maybe going after the perk cards wasn't the greatest idea, although I used them pretty much immediately every single time. They were always good and useful. So, I don't know. I think they were kind of worth going for. But I don't know how much of a difference they really would have made. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that I really like this game. Um, it is a tremendous amount of fun. I think maybe picking the courier was the wrong choice. Being able to teleport to the player wasn't really as helpful. I'm actually kind of thinking the scientist would have been a better pick. Although the explorer's ability to teleport anywhere on the map, even with only 3 actions, might have actually been pretty good. Saving actions having to move around, or not having to move around, is actually, I think, more useful than I thought it was. Even being able to teleport to a monster, well, no, I think that's less useful. No, I think the Explorer is a good one, because you waste so many actions moving around. Getting only 3 probably more than makes up for it. Because you could, like, teleport, scoop up, and then teleport to the other side of the map. Keeps you out of harm's way of the monsters, which is a big deal. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe next time I'll go with the Explorer over the Courier and see how that works. The Archaeologist is kind of the same way. It saves you having to move because you can just scoop up items from adjacent locations, which is tremendously useful. I don't know, adding 1 to the strength of any item you use, that is actually also pretty strong. Because I would have been able to beat the Bride if I had been able to get these up 1 higher. And getting an extra move on the Mummy and stuff. Yeah, okay, so yeah, actually, for certain monsters, I guess that's why I think you're supposed to pick the monsters first. I think certain abilities are more useful for certain monsters than others. Like Dracula. Actually, I think all 3 of these. Movement is more important because it doesn't matter what the values of the items are, except for the final defeat, which meh, whatever. But these are more about being able to move around and just collecting tokens. So things like the Archaeologist and the movement stuff is probably better. But these ones actually required items of particular value. Because the higher the yellows, the more movement you get. The higher the yellow and blues, the more ticks you get on these. The creature didn't really matter, but having the extra points on these would have saved a lot of actions and would have defeated the mummy and the Frankenstein monster a lot sooner. So there does seem to be better characters to go with certain monsters, which I am starting to learn. I mean, as much as I enjoy this game, I haven't actually played it all that often, and I haven't really done the base set monsters very much because I've mainly been doing the Scooby Doo stuff. But yeah, yeah, certain characters work better for certain monsters. There's definitely finding more value in certain abilities than others. But anyway, yeah, so close. So close to winning. But yeah, that's how it goes. Like, if I hadn't taken the hits early on, and the archaeologist getting beaten, I would have won that. Even with only 3 turns each, I think I could have done it. But anyway, um, unfortunately, because of that, it's a little bit early, but I think I might actually just call it there. I don't think there's enough time to start up another one. But, so yeah. So, I hope everyone had a good Halloween. Um, and thank you all for watching, whether you're able to catch me live, whether you are able to catch the VODs on Twitch, which are up for a few days after the live stream, or if you catch these on YouTube when I actually eventually get around to putting them up. Which, I know this one's probably going to come out a couple days after actually Halloween. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it there. So, I will see you all next time.